Welcome to today's land auction via AuctionCast, the most informative method to buy and sell land at auction. I'm your host, Tyler Tissue, and I'm joined on my left here by auction manager Brian Haugen. Brian, why don't you introduce yourself to the crowd here today?
Thank you very much, Tyler. It's great to be here this afternoon. My name is Brian Haugen. I'm the auction manager for today's sale. Talked to many of you on the phone and online and through the chats, and I'll be off just a minute here, and I'll probably be talking to you again.
Very good. Well, we're glad to have you here. On my right, I have Craig Borchard. Craig, why don't you introduce yourself to the crowd as well?
Yeah, thank you, Tyler. My name is Craig Borchard. I'm the consulting director with Ascent Advisors, and I help farmers and agribusinesses with transition estate planning and advise them on transactions.
Great. Well, I look forward to hearing what you have to say later in this show here. We have an exciting auction today here, folks. We'll be selling for Beth Breeden. This land is located in Plymouth County, Iowa, with 39.6 acres, more or less. But before we get started, I'd like to introduce you to what we call the Land Market Update. This is where we bring you the most recent, up-to-date sales across the region, as well as the state, as well as some direct comps. And the first one that we have is in Sioux County, Iowa, and it's 35 acres. $23,400 an acre it sold for. Next, we're going to Lyon County. 88 acres sold for $21,000 per acre. Staying in Lyon County, 51 acres sold for $24,250 per acre. And Lyon County again, 45 acres sold for $23,500 per acre. So some tremendous sales across the region and the state of Iowa there. And then we got some direct comps right here in Plymouth County, Iowa. 51 acres with an 82.4 CSR2 sold for $15,837 per acre. Next, we're going staying in Plymouth County, 158 acres with a 47.1 CSR2 sold for $17,800 per acre. So big numbers that we have right there across the state, the region, and some direct comps right here in Plymouth County. But before we get started, I do want to bring in our auction manager, Brian Haugen. Brian's got a lot of great information about this farm, folks. This is a tremendous farm we're selling here today. Brian, why don't you give a little more information about it here to some of these folks who are about ready to bid on this farm here today.
Yeah, thank you very much, Tyler. Again, I'm happy to be here and very honored to represent Beth Breeden in this wonderful sale today here on this 40 acres. We're calling it 39.6, more or less, like you said, Tyler. That is net acres according to the county and the deed. Now, this is if you're looking at the maps, everyone, this is a long 40 is what we call them. It stretches over 2 sections. So you get to farm this with nice long rows. So very nice farm. And again, like I said, I'm very honored to represent the seller on a sale of this magnitude. And as we move down the list of these property futures, as you can see, the one that I'm really excited about, the CSR2 90. This one is a strong farm in a strong area of prime Iowa farmland, right? And Alex Wayne, our agronomist, he's going to come in here just after a bit, after I jump off, and he's going to break down the soils on this farm. He's an expert on them. I know he's excited. He was geeking out this morning on it, and he's going to come tell you all about it. So, like I said, I've talked to many of you from the area, some from outside the area, as Iowa black gold like this does not come around very often, especially in this area. So, southeast of Lamar's, Iowa, and northeast of Sioux City, Iowa. So we're right in that region. Like I said, not a lot. It's prominent soil types: Galva, silty, clay, loam. Alex will jump into that here in just a bit. And the real estate taxes on this are $1,204 is what we have from the county at this time. So again, great farm. Very honored to be able to represent the sale of this farm, and I think we're going to have a great sale here today.
Yeah, this is an awesome farm we're selling today. I'm excited about it. Well, thank you very much, Brian. Really appreciate all that information. We do want to welcome all of our on-site and online bidders. Thank you for joining us here at AuctionCast. I would like to point out a few things to our viewers. Make sure you're aware of the documents online about today's auction. They're located below in the property description. At any time, if you'd like to bid by phone, have any technical issues, or have questions, please call the number on your screen. Our auction manager, Brian Haugen, and the rest of our team are ready to answer your questions and take your bids over the phone, via text, or by email. I would also like to take a moment here to introduce our auctioneer for the day, JJ Wise. JJ boasts an impressive 27 years of experience as a second-generation auctioneer. JJ has earned very prestigious titles such as the Minnesota and Iowa State Champion Auctioneer. So thank you for joining us here at AuctionCast, and let's get the auction started with Mr. JJ Wise.
Well, thank you, Tyler. Ladies and gentlemen, that is right. My name is JJ Wise. Thanks for that introduction, Tyler. And what's better than winning auctioneer championships but to sell a beautiful farm right in Iowa, where I'm from. The terms and conditions of today's sale is the seller is Beth Breeden. The method of today's sale will be bidding will be dollars per deeded acre unless otherwise indicated today by the auctioneer. Deeded acres may change because of a survey or other factors, in which case the total sale price will be adjusted to reflect that. Seller reserves the right to accept or reject any and all bids. The auction company and seller reserves the right to preclude any person from bidding if there is any concern as to that person's credentials or fitnesses to bid into a real estate contract. The agency today is Land Pros Real Estate, LLC, and its agents, and we represent the seller. Now, taxes. I want to talk a little bit about the taxes. It says the 2025 taxes will be paid by the buyer. That includes the later part of 2024. So any taxes due in 2025 will be paid by the seller when they come due, and any taxes thereafter. So that first payment will be that later half of 2024. I want all bidders to understand that. Any taxes in 2025 will be paid by the buyer. Condition of this sale is subject to all easements, restrictions, or record covenants and leases. Each bidder is responsible for conducting their own inquiries and due diligence efforts at their own risk and concerning this subject property. All property is sold as is, where is, with no warranties today. Contract and title. Immediate upon the conclusion of this auction, the highest winning bidder will enter into a real estate contract / purchase agreement and provide funds of earnest money to be deposited with the real estate and auction company. Seller will provide an updated abstract and clear title at their expense. Sale is not contingent upon any buyer's financing today. Closing date, on or before February 14th, Valentine's Day. What a perfect time to close on a farm. Terms and conditions, $50,000 non-refundable of earnest money down the same day or mailed in within 3 days of the auction to Land Pros. Earnest money will be held in the listing broker's escrow until closing. Only approved bidders will be registered to bid. Buyer will need to provide a letter of credit or proof of funds prior to bidding. Closing will be on or before, like we talked, February 24th. There will be no financing contingencies. Buyers to do their own due diligence prior to bidding. Kind of a recap, and bidding will be dollars per deeded acre unless it's changed during this auction process. Any statements made the day of the auction take precedence over previously advertised materials, and all information provided herein was obtained from sources that we feel were deemed reliable, but neither the auction company nor the seller guarantee any of its accuracy. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Breeden auction. We have 39.6 acres, and we're going to have a new owner today. The farm's for sale. I got $16,000. We're asking $17,000. It's $16,000. Come running, $17,000. It's $16. Got to be $17,000 down here. It's $16. Got to be $17,000 bid. It's $16. Got to be £17. Got to get the get 17. Right in Plymouth County. It's $16. Got to be £17. Get the get 17 to bid. It's £17. Got to get the get 16. Bid 17. It's £17. How to get the get 17 to bid? It's $16. Got to be 17. It's £17. How to get the get 17 to bid? Get the get 17. It's £17. How to get the get 17,000? I'm 16. Got to be 17. It's 17 to bid. Get the get 16. Now 17. Buyer 276. You're running second. Give me 17,000. It's 16. Got to be 17,000. How to get the get 17 to bid? At 16. How to get the get 17. It's 17. How to get the get 17 to bid? It's 16. Got to be 17. It's 17. How to get the get 17. Like I said, new owner today on this farm. It's for sale. It's 16, got to be 17,000. It's 17,000. How to get the get 17 to bid? Now 16, got to be 17. It's 17,000. How to get the get 17 to bid? Get the get 17. It's 16, got to be 17,000. It's 17,000. How to get the get 17 to bid? It's 16, bid 17. It's 17,000. How to get the get 17 to bid? Get the get $17,000. I'm 16 on the money. It's 17,000. How to get the get 16. 851's in the lead. Buyer 851, 276. You're running second. 173. You're running third, and 703. You're running fourth. We've had 4 bidders in the last bid. bid. 16, 17. It's 17 pound. How to get the bid to get 17 to bid. It's 16. Can it be 17? It's 17 pound. How to get the bid to get 17 to bid to get the bid to get 17 pound dollar. It's 16. Can it be 17? It's 17 pound. How to get the bid to get click the clicker. It's 17 pound. How to get the bid to get 17 to bid to get the bid to get 16. Now 17,000. It's 17 to bid to get the bid to get 17 pound. How to get the bid to get 17. It's 16. Can it be 17? It's 17 pound. How to get the bid to get 17 to bid to get the bid to get 17. It's 16.5. Let's have an auction. It's 16. Can it be 16.5? It's 5. How to get the bid to get 5 to bid to get the bid to get 5. How to bid to get the bid to get 5. Now 16.5. It's 16 pound. How to get the bid to get 5. It's 5 to bid to get the bid to get 5. How to get the bid to get 5 to bid to get the bid to get 5. It's 16.5. How to get the bid to get 5. How to bid to get the bid to get 5. 16.5. Now 16,000. How to get the bid to get 5. It's 5. How to get the bid to get 5 to bid to get the bid to get 5. 16.5. Now 16,000. Now 16.5. It's 5. How to get the bid to get 5 to bid to get the bid to get 5. It's 16.5. Daughter down here by the bid to get 5. Now 17. It's 17 pound. How to get the bid to get 17 to bid. Auction's on. It's 17 pound. How to get the bid to get 16.5. Now 17,000. It's 17 to bid to get the bid to get 17 pound. How to get the bid to get 17 to bid. Daughter down here. I'm 16.5. 17,000. Advance a bid. It's 17 pound. How to get the bid to get 17. It's 17 pound. How to get the bid to get 17,000. How to get the bid to get 17 to bid. It's 17. Now 5. It's 17.5. How to get the bid to get 5 to bid to get the bid to get 5. I'm 17,000. How to get the bid to get 5. It's 5. How to get the bid to get 5. How to bid to get the bid to get 5. Come back quick. Scare them off. It's 17.5. It's 17.5. How to get the bid to get 5 to bid. Now 17 pound. How to get the bid to get 17.5. It's 17.5. How to get the bid to get 5. How to bid to get the bid to get 5. I'm 17,000. Now 17.5. It's 5 to bid to get the bid to get 5. How to bid to get the bid to get 5. How to get the bid to get 5. How to bid to get the bid to get 5. 17.5. I'm 17,000. Bid 17.5. It's 5 to bid to get the bid to get 5. It's 17.5. How to get the bid to get the bid to get 5. How to get the bid to get 5. How to get the bid to get 5. It's 17,000. 17.5. It's 5 to bid to get the bid to get 5. How to bid to get the bid to get 17.5. 18 grand. 18 pound. How to get the bid to get $18,000 bid. I'm 17.5. Get to be 18,000. 18,000. How to get the bid to get 18. 18,000. How to get the bid to get 18. That's 17.5. Get to be 18,000. 18,000. How to get the bid to get 18. 18 to bid to get the bid to get 18. What am I to do? 18,000. How to get the bid to get 18. 18,000. How to get the bid to get 18. Click the clicker again. 18,000. How to get the bid to get 18.5. 18,500. How to get the bid to get 18.5. 18,000. 18.5. 18,000. How to get the bid to get 5. There it is. 18.5. How to get the bid to get 5. To bid to get the bid to get 5. 18.5. Daughter down here by the bid to get 5. How to get the bid to get 5. 18.5. 18,000. How to get the bid to get 5. How to bid to get the bid to get 5. How to get the bid to get 5. 18,000. How to get the bid to get 5. 18,000. How to get the bid to get 5. How to get the bid to get 5. 18,000. 18.5. 18.5. How to get the bid to get 5. To bid to get the bid to get 5. How to bid to get the bid to get 18.5. 18,000. 18.5. It pound. How to get the bid to get 5. How to bid to get the bid to get 18.5. 18,000. How to get the bid to get 5. What am I to do? 18.5. 18,000. How to bid to get the bid to get 5. How to bid to get the bid to get 18.5. 18.5. 18,000. How to get the bid to get 5. 18,000. How to get the bid to get 5. How to get the bid to get 18.5. 18.5. How to get the bid to get 5. How about 18.2? 18.2, 18,000, bid 18.2, 18 pound daughter, 18.2, 18.2, how to get the bid to get 2, 18.2, 18,000, how to get the bid to get 2, 2 to get the bid to get 2, how to get the bid to get 2, can you go by twos? Hit 2, how to get the bid to get 18.2, 18 pound, how to get the bid to get 2, 2 to get the bid to get 18.2, how to get the bid to get 2, hit 2, how to get the bid to get 2, put y'all in, 18.2, 18.2, 4, 18.2, how to get the bid to get 4, and 4, how to get the bid to get 400, how to get the bid to get 2, 4, 18.2, how to get the bid to get 4 to bid, and 400, how to get the bid to get 4, 18.4, how to get the bid to get 4, I think we're kind of on the dirt road now, give me 18.4, at 4, how to get the bid to get 4, 18.2, how to get 4, how to get the bid to get 4 to bid, get to be 4 to buy, 18.4, how to get the bid to get 2, 4, 18.2, how to get the bid to get 4 to bid, get the bid to get 4, at 4, how to get the bid to get 2, how to get the bid to get 4, 4, 6, 18.4, 18.6, it's 6, how to get the bid to get 6 to bid, 18.4, how to get the bid to get 6 to bid, get the bid to get 4, 851 broke the tie, give me 18.6, 276, and 703, you're both out, you both had the same bid, 18.6, 18.6, 18.4, 18.6, it's 6, how to get the bid to get 6 to bid, at 4, how to get the bid to get 6, how to get the bid to get 6 to bid, 18.6, it's 6, how to get the bid to get 6 to bid, 18.6, 18.4, 18.6, it's 6, how to get the bid to get 6 to bid, 18.6, it's 6, how to get the bid to get 4, 6, 18.6, how to get the bid to get 6 to bid down here, I'm 18.4, 18.6, it's 6, how to get the bid to get 6 to bid, down, get the bid to get 600, 18.4, how to get the bid to get 6, 6, 6 to bid, 18.6, how to get the bid to get 4, 6, 18.4, how to get the bid to get 6 to bid, get the bid to get 4, 18.6, 18.4, how to get the bid to get 6 to bid, 18.4, 18.6, 18.4, how to get the bid to get 6 to bid, get the bid to get 4, how to get the bid to get 6. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to send it back to the desk. You can still bid while we're on break, but listen what these gentlemen have to say.
Hey, thank you very much there, JJ. So I'm going to bring in our agronomist, Alex Wayne. So, Alex, let's talk here a little bit about the agronomy side of this phenomenal farm that we're selling here that is definitely streaking upwards here pretty quick.
Yeah. So this is as good as you can get. You start looking at CSR2s, a 0 to 100 in Iowa. That's their standard Minnesota CPI. We just sold one of them. It was really high. This is about as good as you can get. Whether it's the farmability of it, I mean, it's a perfect 40.
Yep.
You can farm it in very few turns. You can get a lot done with equipment. You start looking at the soils, it's all Gelva silty clay loam. So Gelva has a foot of topsoil at least. You know, you look at the actual A layers or the AP layer and then the A layer, there's 12 inches of dark soil where you're going to hold moisture well on dry years. And if it's drained, it's going to produce really well on when we get moisture. You look at the topography on this farm, the center of it's crowned. So it looks like it should naturally drain water as well.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just a really, really nice laying farm. The glaciers did their job on this one. You can't beat this farm. Like I said, there's not very many 40s that get sold like this.
Well, yeah, and especially in this county too. There's
Yeah.
not many that come up for sale like this. You got a long 40, just like you said. You're not making a whole lot of churns, and it's a 90 CSR farm there that drains well.
Yes.
You know, so,
Yep. It's as good as you. These are the type of farms that get me really excited.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Well, thank you very much there, Alex. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to get right back to this auction. Welcome back to AuctionCast, folks. So I do want to bring in our finance guy, so Craig Borchard. Craig, you had some information here about this farm as well as just farms in general here from a financial standpoint. Why don't you let the crowd know a little bit about what you come up with?
Yeah, thanks, Tyler. So I put an analysis together that looks at this farm to kind of think about what it would rent for and what appreciation might look like over time. So kind of thinking about what it might rent for, you know, we looked at it from like it was a flex lease with a third of the gross revenue going to the rent for corn. So if we use the 2024 county average yield for corn, which was 205.7 bushels per acre, and multiply that out, you know, with the flex lease terms, we get a projected rent of about $299 per acre and change.
Sure, about $300. Yeah.
About
Yep.
$300.
Yep.
So if we take the annual increase in land appreciation over the last 50 years and the long-term average price change in crops and kind of put all that together, you know, we come up with about a 10-year annual average return of about 13.47% over that kind of a 10-year period per year. So
Which is
solid,
pretty darn good.
yeah, good
Yeah.
solid return there. You know, so I also have some charts I want to show you. And the first chart is that kind of that 50-year period of farmland. You know, so kind of the shaded areas here show where there's an area where there's been economic recession in the United States. So you can kind of see how recessions really haven't shown a convincing argument for or against farmland over
Correct.
the course of this period of time.
Yep.
On the next slide here, it's the same data, but just a little bit different. It's what would have happened if we would have took $10,000 50 years ago and invested in farmland without thinking about any rent or any revenue from production off of the land. Just what's the land itself would have grown to. It's $179,700 and change. From 10 grand over 50 years is pretty good, which is
that's great.
It's phenomenal.
pretty realistic holding period for most farms too.
Yeah.
On the low end, really.
Oh, absolutely. Yep, absolutely.
The last slide takes a look at the same data, but kind of presents it a little differently. You know, the green bars show years where the price of farmland went up and the red where it went down. And we've got this nice cluster in the 80s where it's pretty much the worst in the data set. We all kind of know what was going on there.
Super high interest rates then, yep.
Yep. And then we kind of look at this kind of the late 1990s, early 2000s, you know, a little bit of a blip there, real minor little blip in that kind of 2008
Otherwise,
period.
you're in the green
Otherwise,
lot more
pretty
than you are in
good.
the red.
Yeah.
And the bars go a lot higher.
They go a lot higher. You know, the down years aren't nearly as bad. And we think about down years in the stock market, they're a lot worse
Yeah, no, absolutely.
by comparison.
Well, the reality is that we're not making any more farmland. We're not getting any, we're for sure getting more people.
That's for sure.
We're getting more people with more demand for food. And so I mean it's hard to go against the idea that land's not going to continue to grow. Can't guarantee you that, but it's shown right there that obviously it's been a really solid investment.
Yeah.
For a
Especially
long,
in
long
90
time.
CSR2.
And 90 CSR2 makes it real
it's,
easy.
It's a very, very productive farm. Perfect lane. It's just a very nice farm.
Exactly
Absolutely.
the type of farms that everybody wants to farm
And own.
and
Yeah.
and then pass down to their kids in the next generation.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you very much, gentlemen. I'm going to send this back over to JJ Wise, and we're going to get this auction started up again.
All right, thank you, Tyler. We're back with the auction, ladies and gentlemen. Bid right along. Here we go. 90 CSR2, 18.4, 18.6 the bid. 18.4, how to get the bid to get $600 down here. 18.4, how to get the bid to get $600, get the bid to get 6 to bid, get the bid to get $600. 18.4, 18.6, try it again, internet. 18.4, how to get the bid to get $600 down here, get to be 6.6 to bid. 18.4, get to be $600, get the bid to get 6 to bid. I'm 18.4, 18.6, now 18.8. I get the bid to get 8, how to get the bid to get 6.8. 8, how to get the bid to get 8 to bid, get the bid to get 6 of money. Give me 18.8. $800, get the bid to get 8 to bid, get the bid to get 600, get the bid to get 8. 18.6, 18.8. 800, get the bid to get 8 to bid, get the bid to get 8. 18.8, 19,000. 19,000, how to get the bid to get 18.8. 19,000 bid. 19,000, how to get the bid to get 19 to bid. 18.8, 19,000. 19,000, how to get the bid to get 19. 18.8, 19,000, how to get the bid to get 19. 18.8, get to be 19,000, how to get the bid to get 19 to bid. 19,000, how to get the bid to get 18.8. 19,000. 18.8, get to be 19. 19, got to be 19.2. 19,000, how to get the bid to get 2 to bid. 200, get the bid to get 2. 200, get the bid to get 2. I'm 19,000, get to be 2. 200, get the bid to get 2. 2 to get the bid to get $200 down here. 2, what 2? 200, get the bid to get 2. 19.2, $100, get the bid to get 2 to bid, get the bid to get 2. 19.2, 100, get the bid to get 2 to bid. 19.2, I'm 19,000, bid 19.2. $200 down here, get the bid to get 2. 19.2, 100, get the bid to get 2 to bid, get the bid 2 to buy. 19.2, 19,000, get the bid to get 2. 19, get to be 2. Nice laying 40 here. 19.2, 19,000, get the bid to get 2. 2 to bid, get the bid to get 2. 19, get to be 2. 2, one of the strongest counties in Iowa. 19.2, 19, get to be 2. 200, get the bid to get 2 to bid, get the bid to get $200 down here. I'm 19, get to be 2. 200, get the bid to get 2. 2 to bid, get the bid to get 2. 19.2, 19.4, 19.4, how to get the bid to get 2. 4, 19.2. Tyler hit the nail on the head. They're not making any more of it. 19.2, 19.4, 400, get the bid to get 2. 100, get to be 4. 19.4, dot, 4, dot, 4, dot, 4, dot, get the bid to get 4. I'm 19.2, 4. 4, dot, bid to get the bid to get 4. 4, 4, 600. 19.4, how to get the bid to get 6 to bid. I'm 19.4, 19.6. 600, get the bid to get 6 to bid out of down here. Get the bid to get 19.6. I'm 19.4, 19.6. 600, get the bid to get 6 to bid out of down here. Get the bid to get 19.6. I'm 19.4, 19.6. 600, get the bid to get 6 to bid. Get the bid to get 6. Then 19.4 and 19.6. 100, get the bid. In case you missed it, there's going to be a new owner today. 19.4, 19.6. 6 to bid. Bid with confidence. 19.6. 100, get the bid to get 6 to bid. Then 19.4 and 19.6. 600, get the bid to get 6 to bid. 19.4, 19.6. Gentlemen, you can tell your wife on Valentine's Day I bought a farm. Or, ladies, you can buy it for your husband and tell them that you bought them a farm. 19.4, 19.6. 600, get the bid to get 6 to bid. 19.4, 19.6. 600, get the bid to get 6 to bid. 19.4, get to be 600, get the bid to get 6. And 19.4 and 19.6. 600, get the bid to get 6 to bid. 19.4, get to be 600, get the bid to get 6 to bid. 19.4, 19.6. 600, get the bid to get 6 to bid. 19.4, get to be 6. 600, get the bid to get 6 to bid. 19.4. How about 19.5? That's the last increment I'm going to go down. We'll go by $100 licks the rest of the way. 19.4. 19.5. It found out, get the bid to get 500, get the bid to get 5, get the bid to get 19.5. I'm 19.4, 19.5. It found out, 500, get the bid to get 5 to bid. 19.4, 19.5. It 500, get the bid to get 5 to bid. 19.5. And 19.4 the money. 19.5. It 500, get the bid to get 5 to bid, get the bid to get 19.5. It 500, get the bid to get 5 to bid, get the bid to get 19.5. And 19.4, 19.5. 100, get the bid to get 5, 600. Here we go. 19.5, get the bid to get 6. And 19.5, 19.6. Get the bid to get 6. And 19.6. 100, get the bid to get 5 there. Now 6. Then 19.5 and 19.6. It's 600, get the bid to get 6 to bid. 19.5, got to be 6. It's 600, get the bid. You got a new bidder in. Now we got a 3-dog race at the end here. 19.5, 19.6. It's 6, 703, 851. You're both out. 19.5, got to be 600, get the bid to get 6. Then 19.5, get the bid to get 6. 6 to bid. 19.5, 19. A new bidder altogether. 19.5, got to be 600, get the bid to get 6 to bid. 19.5, got to be $600. 19.5, 19.6. Now 19.7 and 19.7. 100, get the bid to get 7 to bid, get the bid to get 700, get the bid to get 6, 7. And 19.7. Now 19.7 to bid. 7 to buy 800, get the bid to get 8. And 19.7, get 800, get the bid to get 8 down here. 19.8. I'm 19.7, 19.8. 800, get the bid to get 8, 8, 8 to bid, get the bid to get 800 down here. I'm 19.7, 19.8. And 19.8, 100, get the bid to get 8 to bid. 19.7, 800, get the bid to get 8, 8, 8, 8, 800, get the bid to get 8. 19.7, 19.8. 19.8, 800, get the bid to get 8. 19.7, get 800, out of bid, get the bid to get 8, 8, 8 to bid, get the bid to get 8. 9, 19.9, at 19.8, 19.9, at 19.8, get the bid to get 9. At 19.9, get the bid to get 8, get the bid to get 9. I'm 19.9 now. 20 grand, make it even money. Never forget we paid for it. 20 grand. At 20,000, get the bid to get 20. At 20,000, get the bid to get 19.9, 20,000. At 20,000, get the bid to get 20, 20 to bid, get the bid to get 20,000, get the bid to get 20 honor. At 20,000, get the bid to get 20. 19.9, 20. Now 1. At 20,000, get the bid to get 1. At 21, at 20,001, at 20,001, $1, at 20,000, now 2, at $1 down 2, at 200, get the 2 to get the 1, 2, at 21, get to be 2, at 20,002, at 200, get the 200, get the 200, get the 2, at $2, get the 2, 200, get the 1 down here, get to be 2, at 20,002, at 20,001 and 2, at $2, get 2, 2, 3, at 200, get the 3 to get the 2 there, now 3, at 20,002, at 20,003, at 20,003, $3, 3, 3 to get the 2 there, now 3, at 20,003, at $3 down here, 3, 3, 3 to get the 3. We're not done till you're done, internet. Keep it clicking. 20,002, 20,003, at 20,002, down here, get the 3, 3, 3 to get the 3, at 20,002, get the 3, at 3, get the 3, at 3,000 to get the 3, 3, 3 to get the 20,003, at 20,000. If any point during this auction you did a break, just type it in that little chat feed and we can give you a break. 20,003. 20,002, 20,003. We don't want anybody saying that we didn't give you enough time today. 20,003, at 20,002, at 20,003, get 3, at 20,000, get 2, get 3, at 20,002, get 3. We just had a request for a break. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to a quick break and we'll be right back with you to this auction.
Thank you very much there, JJ. So, man, those things ran up fast. $20,200 an acre we have right now. So, great auction going so far. So, folks, once again, I mean, this is a perfect 40. Obviously, we've got, it's a looks like a 2-horse race here right now, but we had 3 going strong up to 20,000 here for a little bit. But perfect 40, perfect long 40, just like we were talking about earlier there. This is a long 40. You don't have to churn very much there to farm this thing here.
It's as good as you can ask for.
Yeah.
I mean, and we're talking 40 acres, so it's not like you need the 160 down payment. It's just 40 you can't find a better 40.
Yeah,
you can't find a better 40.
Yep, easy access, easy on that way. Obviously, a great on the finance side, it's a phenomenal investment as well, because like we said, there's not very much stuff that's going to be coming up for sale like this in a Plymouth County. And then like I said, we're not making any more land. We're just not making any more land,
especially
folks.
land like this.
Especially land like this. This is a grade A farm, and it is getting a grade A price. It really is right now. I mean, this is selling for $20,200 an acre right now, and this is also the type of farm that you're never going to get another opportunity to probably buy something like this in your lifetime around in that area. So if you are thinking about buying, don't worry about those couple hundred extra dollars an acre. We're going to get this auction started back up, and we're going to send it right back to JJ Wise.
All right, thanks, Tyler. Ladies and gentlemen, like we were from the break, 20,001, got 20,002, give me 20,003. Let's have an auction. At 20,000, get the 3. At 300, get the 3, get the 3. No more breaks now. At 20,002, get the 3 to bid. And 300, get the 3. At 20,000, you want to own this farm, you bid on her today. At 20,000, get the 3. At 3, get the 3 to bid, get the 3. At 20,000, get the 2, 3, 4. At 300, get the 4. At 3, get the 400, get the 4. At 20,000, 300, get the 4. At 4 to bid, get the 4. 4 to bid, get the 4. At 20,003, at 20,004, on 4.4.4.4.5, 500 get the 5, at 20,005, at 5 get the 5, 500 get the 5, at 20,005, at 500 get the 500 get the 5, 500 get the 5, at 20,004, 5, at 500 get the 5, 500 get the 5, at 20,004, 5, at 500 get the 5 to bid, 5 to buy, get the 5, 5 get the bid with confidence, 20,005, at 500 get the 5, at 500 get the 5, 500 get the 4, 500 get the 5, at 20, as Greg always says, don't be in that wished I woulda club. Don't go home and say, I wish I would have bought that farm. If I would have bid $100 more an acre, I would have owned it. 20,004, 20,005, at 500 get the 5 to bid, get the 5, 500 bid, get the 500 get the 5 to bid, get the 5, at 20,005, at 500 bid down here, get the 4, 5, at 500 get the 5 to bid, get the 5, 500 get the 5 to bid, get the 4, 5, at 20,004, now 20,005, at 500 bid down here, get the 5, 500 bid, get the 500 get the 5, 500 bid, at 400 get the 5, 20,004, 20,005. At 500 get the 5, 100 get the 5, 500 get the 4. Now 5 at 20,005. I got 703 in, 612. You're running second on this deal. 20,004, 20,005. Pulling the lead. 20,000 out of 5 at 500 get the 5, 500 get the 1 minute warning. At 20,000, giving you a 1 minute warning, ladies and gentlemen. 20,004. We're going to sell this farm. Be on top. 20,004. Now 5 at 500 get the 5 to bid. In 500 get the 5 at 500 get the 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 5 at 4 get the 5. Money's 4. Now 5. At 500 get the 5 to bid. Got 20,004. 20,005. 20,005. 45 seconds left. At $4, get the money, get 5. At 20,000, $5, get the money, get 5. At $500, get the money, get 5. Get the money, get 5. 5 get the money, get 4. 5. 20,004. 20,005. At 20,004, got to be 5. At 500, get the money, get 5. Get to be 5. 5. 500, get the money, get 5. 30-second warning. Internet bidders coming running. 20,00004. $1 get the money, get 5. At 500, once around. At $4, get the money, get 5. 5 bid. 703, you're out. 991, you're out. 276, you're out. Going once. I get the money, get 20,004. Get the money, get 5. Get the money, get 5. Get it going twice. At 20,004. Now 20,005. At 500, get the money, get 10-second warning. At 20,004. 5, 6. At 500, get the money, get 6 to bid. Get to be 5. Get to be 6. Come running. At 500, get the money, get 6 to bid. 703. Bid again. At 500, get the money, get 6. At 600, get the money, get 500. Get the money, get 6. 600, get the money, get 600. Get the money, get 6. At 500, get the money, get 6. Now I'm 20,005. Now 20,006. At 600, get the money, get 6. 6 to bid. At 500, get the money, get 6 to bid. Get the money, get 500. Get the money, get 6. 30-second warning. At 500, get the money, get 6. Down 20,005. Get to be 6. At 600, get the money, get 5. 6. At 600, get the money, get 500. Get the money, get 6 to bid. 6 to buy. At 5 going once. At 20,005. Now 6. 703. You're not in the lead. 20,006. 20,005 going once. 20,006. 20,007. At 20,006. Now 20,007. At 20,007. At 20,006 and 7. At 7 to bid. 7 to buy. Get the money. Get 6. 1, 2. Come back quick so he knows you're on it. At 20,006 and 7. At 7 to bid. 7. Not to get the money. Get the money. Get 7 down here. Get the money. Get 7 to bid. At 20,006. 20,007. At 7 to bid. 7. Got a 30-second warning. At 20,006. 7. At 7 to bid. 7 to buy. Get the money. Get 700. Get the money. Get 7. 7. 700. Lucky 7. At 700 to bid. Down 7. At 700 to bid. Get the money. Get 20,006. 20,007. At 7 to bid. 700. Get the money. Get 7. Going once. Hammers high. At 20,006. At 7. At 7 to bid. 700. Get the money. Get 7 to bid. 700. Get the money. Get 7. Going twice. At 20,006. 20,007. 20,006. Going 3 times. 20,007. I sold the Iowa farm for $20,600. Ladies and gentlemen, bidders, I do appreciate you. As far as my part of this goes, I'm going to turn it back over to the desk, and they're going to talk to you a little bit before we take off. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much there, JJ. What an auction. Yeah. What an auction there, folks. $20,600 an acre. That's insanity there. So, but you know what? When you've got prime Iowa dirt like that and a small 40, it is definitely the makings to get a $20,000 an acre farm for sure. Phenomenal farm there. Craig, what was our final numbers on this thing here at the end?
Well, since it's all tillable, I think there's nothing to talk about there, but it is the total price is estimated at about $815,760.
It's great for a 40. That's really good. Well, thank you to all of our bidders that came to participate today. Congratulations to our winning bidders. We'd like to especially thank our sellers for trusting us to auction off your property here today. Our auction manager, Brian Haugen, will be in touch with the winning bidders shortly to make arrangements. We do have some more auctions that are coming up here in the future. The first one is at 3 p.m. today in Freeborn County, Minnesota. It's 12.66 acres. Then on January 14th, in Monroe County, Wisconsin, we've got 163.25 acres that's going to be going up for auction. Then on the 21st, in Freeborn County, Minnesota again, 76.97 acres. And then in Butler County on the 12th, on February 12th, 98.38 acres. And then on the 12th as well, in Goodhue County, Minnesota, 188.35 acres. And then last but not least, on February 20th, in Freeborn County, Minnesota, 72.04 acres is coming up. So a lot of great auctions, folks. And stay tuned because we've got a lot more auctions I know that are going to be coming up here in the future. So, folks, if you're thinking about buying or selling, keep Land Pros at the top of your list. You can connect with our team at landpros.com or the number on your screen at any time. Thanks again for joining us here at Land Pros AuctionCast, and have a great rest of your day.